whisper it. Ooh, 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 toy rage.
And I'm a little on edge because Jean-Claude Van Damme was.
We get that a lot.
No.
No, we're not brothers.
No.
We're brothers. No, I'm not gonna sing that song. That's a bad one.
No, that's a terrible one.
That's a.
Ari also watched Back to the Future today.
Oh,
Thank you for the compliment on my.
we gotta go back to the future, Marty.
It was based off of Rick and Morty.
I was about to start singing the Wayans Brothers theme song, and I said no.
No, we're white.
No, no.
I don't think it
can't
works
do
like
that
that.
Give me a high five.
You know what's a great movie?
Shoot! Don't say white chicks. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say that.
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Okay, that was a good one.
Andrew drinks his beer. I'm gonna drink my organic apple juice Capri Sun.
Yeah, mine's organic too. It goes to my organs.
Where does it say organic?
It just goes to my organs.
Where does it say organic?
It goes.
Don't lie to the customer.
It just goes to my organs. And I need you.
Dun, 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 I miss you. From the Wayans Brothers song.
Oh, yeah.
I
started a trend. Bring it back, everybody.
Just bring in all
everybody,
songs.
let's retweet it on our Twitter at Toy Rage.
Oh yeah, you know I'll do the Twitter. Hold on.
Yeah, that's good.
Tweet.
It just sent. We just sent to Bird.
Yeah. And, you know,
I'm double fisting right now. This is making me look like more of an alcoholic than I
usually am. You need to open that up with this Moon Princess wine.
I'm not ready for that yet.
Okay. There's quite a bit of new people here. You know what would be a great idea?
The
introduction.
What's your name? What you calling from? No, that wasn't.
I wasn't ready for that.
Oh.
Okay, now I'm ready.
What am I doing?
Well, do we do the song first or the intro first?
I usually interrupt you with a song. I haven't really. I mean, I've been singing a lot during our technical difficulties, but granted, I've just been making up lyrics to the song Poops Come From Your Butt.
You weren't making up lyrics. That's the song you've been singing for the past 9 months.
Poops Come From Your Butt?
Yes.
You love that song. It's so...
Just
it has so many verses.
Sing the Toy Rage song. He ruined my bathroom. That's what Tori said.
Yobagoya. That's all I got to say.
Why don't you sing everybody a song, Andrew? You had a song. You just singing.
You're watching Toy Rage. Nothing's gonna ever keep us down. You're watching Toy Rage. Nothing's gonna ever keep us down. Toy Rage.
Adequate effort. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Welcome to the Toy Rage.
I mean, I could have supplemented more Poops in Your Butt lyrics because that was the baseline, and every lyric had poop in your butt. Poops come from your butt. Poops come.
Why don't you just do the introduction then?
Oh, hi everybody! Welcome to the Toy Rage podcast, the #1 podcast in all the podcasts. I'm a host, Andrew Delecky, and I'm joined by my co-host. Stop!
I need to see your mouth in the video.
Gotta move the mouth. And I'm
Michael Gingrasso.
That's him.
That's
I'm Andrew. That's
me.
Mike.
Yeah.
We're not brothers. And I'm not going to continue singing the Wayans Brothers song because I'll get myself into trouble. Two Irish Rose. Okay, I got it out of the way. Good.
Also, thank you, Irish Rose, for sending me the audio for so I could sync it up with the video that I had.
Oh God.
Of Andrew getting scared last week.
That was awful. Nightmares.
Tell Danny and Miranda we're on. Andrew, tell Danny and Miranda.
Oh.
Since that's the extent of your social media, texting our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. So
should I keep on playing colors and shapes? Oh.
What do you mean colors and shapes? No.
That's what I was doing.
So tonight, I'm still very sad for those who don't know. Jean-Claude Van Johnson was.
It's going to be a
canceled.
salty episode.
Yeah, I'm already in a shitty mood from all the technical difficulties and all this stuff.
You just ripped that Band-Aid off from him.
Oh yeah, and Jean-Claude Van Johnson was canceled, and fuck Amazon really right now.
So what we don't understand it's not that they canceled Jean-Claude Van Johnson. I think the punch in the balls here is they canceled Jean-Claude Van Johnson but are continuing the tick.
Yeah,
that's the real nut punch.
that
That is the Johnny Cage split, punch in the nuts, and fall for bridge while screaming "Why?"
it's
That's no, I don't.
it's like getting split punch in the balls, then having that person go back in time cop and just do it again.
And looped
from the
it.
other side.
And looped it. Yeah.
Like nut punch from both sides.
Like a vice nut punch.
So you have one person, you have Jean-Claude,
vice nut punch.
you have Amazon doing it, punching you, and then you have Time Cop Amazon. I can't watch anything anymore. And
yeah. And then
and then they both touch.
Gordon Scott Lewitt, whatever his name is.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah, he comes around the back with like a balding Jean-Claude Van Johnson because he's Looper.
And then they punch you.
They just punch.
But then their fists touch, and that's when the matter thing kind of explodes.
Yeah.
Because you can't have matter, because we're going to use Time Cop, which you would know if you watched Time Cop and Jean-Claude Van Johnson, what we're talking about.
Yeah, and then existence
and then the world
ends.
would explode. Yeah. and from your balls. And that thanks Jeff Bezos for that.
I mean, that was
richest man in the world. Can't handle Jean-Claude Van Johnson.
That show was so good.
It was.
It was, first of all, it was brilliant from the standpoint that out of all like the mock shows that could have been made, it was like perfectly, like it was a perfect mock. So it was almost like artistically was amazing because of how efficient their mocking was.
It was perfection in every way. Like you can't get a more perfect show because of all the like washed up action stars. I think he would be the best choice.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't believe Stallone.
No. First of all, you can't understand him then, and you can't understand him now.
No, I mean it's Jean-Claude, so whatever. Don't understand too much there. But you can't take someone who was like really too serious. And Jean-Claude always had this like little, I don't know, like a humor to him, where it wasn't like super serious. Because like, oh, here's another Jean-Claude movie.
Like, and you can't use Chuck Norris because Chuck Norris already had his comeback moment with like the Chuck. And you're like, what would Chuck Norris do?
Yeah.
Lines, right? The Chuck Norris jokes.
Chuck Norris, he doesn't throw up. He doesn't throw up. He throws down.
Exactly, exactly like that.
Yeah.
I don't know anymore. I don't know. I'm not.
Chuck Norris was bitten by a poisonous snake, and after 8 days of pain, the snake died.
Yeah. So Chuck Norris already had his resurgence. This was
and what
JCVD's time to shine.
Yeah, I keep calling him JCVJ.
Sounds dirty to me. I don't know.
I don't know, but I keep having to remind myself that he is actually Jean-Claude Van Damme because it touched my reality.
Yeah,
it made me believe that he actually was, and maybe he is. You know what?
Maybe he is an orphan.
That's why it was canceled, because it was real.
Yeah,
and the threat of the Time War and other secrets were coming out, so they had to cancel the show.
That's the only excuse that I can think of that makes sense.
But regardless, fuck you, James. Is the theory from what I'm going for.
I like The Tick. Like that was the show that they picked. The Tick. The first half
I didn't even
of The
watch
Tick,
The Tick.
Good. Second half of The Tick,
now I
vomit in the mouth.
Now I have to watch The Tick.
No, you don't. Well, fine.
How else am I gonna know?
Go ahead.
How else am I gonna know how terrible it is?
Watch it.
Did you Instagram?
Yeah, sure.
Great. God damn it.
How's your sippy pack?
It's gone. How do you think it is? How do you think I'm doing in life?
I don't know. Hold on. I'm sorry. I have to take this. No. Okay.
That's what you had to... Right? Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. I'm going to eat cupcake
at the memorial. At the memorial.
Memorial.
Oh, hi Frodo. Are you feeling better?
Oh,
she was
Frodo.
She was sick earlier.
Oh no. Yobagoya?
No, not everyone had Yobagoya diarrhea like you did downstairs.
That was intense, man. That was life-changing.
No.
I angered the ghost in this house with that. Just to let you know.
That's why another door opened up.
I know.
Andrew came upstairs and another door opened by itself.
But this time there was not like human influence involved.
No, it opened twice actually.
Yeah.
So good job. You really fucked shit up.
Yeah. So there's a moment going on in this, which is fine.
Frodo, did you know that the Nightingale is moving away in a month? just letting you know. That's important.
Did you like the Yobagoy song that I sent you?
I didn't even get to. I was too busy letting you in to actually know it, and then I was trying to set everything up, and I couldn't do it. I know you were showing.
Does everybody know the Yobagoy song?
You know, I don't know how important that is.
Can I get a raise of hands?
People don't have hands.
All right, fine.
That's fine. Oh, Repenting is watching. It's time. It's
Repenting.
Hi, Repenting. We were upset because Jean-Claude Van Johnson was canceled.
Yeah, we're having a memorial service for Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah,
and his budding, non-existent,
but
that could have came back career.
So that was canceled. But what show was renewed, Andrew?
The Tick, your fave.
Yep.
Your fave.
Repenting's favorite show.
Because Repenting decided to go onto the message boards and said, I'm going to cancel my Amazon subscription unless Amazon brings back the Tick. And then everybody went to shit. Thanks, Repenting. I knew it was your fault.
I think the reason why I wear headphones is because for some reason it keeps the sound out of my head. That was very loud. I was surprised you didn't get divorced after that. Jeez.
I can't believe you did that.
Or that you didn't get sued for damages.
I know, man. Who does that?
Oh.
Who goes onto the web and gets Jean-Claude Van Damme canceled, Jean-Claude Van Johnson off the air? You know, Repenting. That's who.
Probably. I don't know.
We're looking to point fingers. I know. Repenting. That's really.
We can point fingers at ourselves for really promoting the shit out of that show.
That's probably why they're not putting it back on, because they're like, we can't have these two assholes be the one promoting this show.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry. You know what? It's our fault. It's our fault for loving the show that much.
It was really good. It's really depressing. Really depressing.
I was so looking forward to the Time War.
You know what?
You
don't have to tell me. You don't tell me. I don't understand. You don't need to tell me. I understand.
I feel like I expressed this insinuation that I was joking.
No, there is no joke.
I'm truly sad that I won't see this play out.
The biggest non-joke is that how serious we are. I wanted to know the Time War. I want to know what happened with the little girl.
I am so frustrated that I will never know what happens to Philippe in its entirety.
You know, unless we start a change.org.
I think we need a petition.
We're going to have to do that. No, we're going to have to find Jeff Bezos.
Or just petition.
The writer has nothing to do with it.
I think we have to petition Netflix to take it over.
He's saying call the writer so that we can find out how it ends.
Yes.
We'll have him on the show if we can ever get OBS working properly.
Yeah, that'd be great. Would you guys watch that? Oh, you guys are watching us when we don't even have him on. But
yeah.
If we had him on, oh my God, what a show, right?
Thank you for calling Netflix. Oh, yeah, no, and I got to do the petition for Frodo's dad about the Netflix show for him.
Oh, we have a show for him?
Yeah, a show for him.
Oh, cool.
So the show I want to do about her dad is Greek immigrant.
It's already the best show ever, but go ahead.
He, aside from working very hard, he has a love for gardening. So if there was an anime starring a middle-aged Greek man who gets ripped into the world of competitive gardening, and the opposite is just this hipster Turkish kid from Brooklyn who's an expert in city gardening and
city gardening
that's city landscaping. Well, it's a hipster thing.
You mean urban,
like a Brooklyn thing,
urban agriculture?
Yeah, urban agriculture. What I log into, you log into the best show pitch ever. So that's what the show is. It's a competitive gardening show about a man who's trying to give his family a good life and balancing it between competitive gardening against young Brooklyn hipsters.
Oh, so good.
Turkish, because I'm told that if there's a good nemesis.
Urban foragers. So what happens is the Brooklyn people come in and pick his flowers and stuff before they can develop, and he can show them in like the competitions. So it's almost like, you rascally millennial hipsters, and he's shaking a cane. But he doesn't actually need the cane. That's the great part about it.
For someone who's Greek, your Greek accent is shit.
I wasn't doing a Greek accent.
Well, you're trying to impersonate her dad, who you know is Greek.
Maria. I'm storyboarding.
You stupid kids.
Maria.
Way deeper.
In a millennial. Please say.
Way deeper. Its voice is way deep. And Maria. These Brooklyn Dirks, they take my flowers.
Oh.
I will go into their competition.
Pasos tamutra. That's his. That's his key phrase. If nobody knows the name, okay. So what I just said in Greek, it's a very interesting phrase because, it's used by grandparents to grandchildren, and the literal translation is, "Shut up, or I'll break your faces," meaning you don't have one face, you have multiple faces.
Maria says that you can substitute face with ass.
Yes, you could. You can break.
So you can break your multiple asses.
Yes.
So that's what the idea is. The other way you can swing this is his suburban Greek gardening is so amazing.
Yeah.
That creatures from interdimensions
Can he grow horta? That would be like the cash crop. Like his cash crop is horta. Do you know what horta is? Can I explain? Okay. So horta is a very
Yaya gets horta from the gold
desired Greek like vegetable. And it's not really a vegetable. It's actually dandelion root. But Greeks love it. I love it as well.
Do you make dandelion root tea?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Frodo? I don't know.
She eats the
This
roots
is
all the
Greek
time.
corner now.
So what would happen is...
So horta. So he's basically growing weeds.
His horta collection... His horta collection is so pristine...
It's horta.
That... Whatever.
Horta. Say it.
Horta.
Good. You're close. You're good.
Horta. So his horta collection is so pristine that interdimensional Greek fairies notice and bring him into the interdimensional world of competitive gardening against like ogres and minotaurs and fairies and Turkish millennials from Brooklyn.
Greenlit.
Done.
It's greenlit.
Done.
So
we got an idea.
Now that you've said all of that, I have a sad confession to make.
Fucking what?
So I started growing habanero peppers in my basement. I don't know why. Okay, so it was my mother's birthday last weekend. Took her out to dinner. It was very nice. And I wanted to get her something nice for her birthday. So I went out to the local gardening store, and let's say she has a green thumb. She's a green thumb mama.
Not from an infection.
No.
Okay.
So I got her a very nice orchid like plant thing. It was very elaborate. It was nice.
It was a wonderful gift from son to mother.
And I was at the gardening store and I saw seeds and these like little growing pods, right?
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try and grow something. And so I looked through the seeds and I saw habanero peppers, lavender, and a plant called Indian peace pipe. And I'm growing those in my basement right now. So thanks for making fun of my gardening dreams too.
Wow. Well, you're never going to get noticed by fairies. So
I'm growing them right now, Frodo. I'm not kidding. I've popped the seedlings in this weekend, and hopefully by next week I get some sprouts. We'll do like a live update of my plants.
You know what you should do? You should just stream the plants all day long.
I should
just have a camera set up on there.
My goal is to actually make my own hot sauce. That's really what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time lapse it.
Deleckies, delectable, delightful delicacies. That's what's gonna.
Yeah. There you go. You'll get legend status on Caffeine Discord from your 190-hour stream week.
It's gonna constantly stream
Yeah.
just dirt.
Just dirt growing. That's it. You'll be like, oh no, this is The Sims. And people will be like, no, you're just AFK. It's like, look, it's not like I'm taking a nap.
Yeah.
You know. It's
So
not like
I'm gonna actually put my tagline as Sims.
Yeah.
This way, people are like, "Wow, this is he has a really good computer. It's really realistic."
This is Sims 8K, Unster. This is 8K Sims, all right? Until Layla comes in and starts eating it. Are these out of reach of Layla?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think she would do well with habanero peppers.
Yeah, and I think people can now email Layla at toyrage.com.
Oh, you can email Layla, everybody. So give her a holla.
Yeah. Now let's get back to actual.
What topics were we talking about again? Jean-Claude Van Johnson.
Okay, and the next, since we're talking about your basement.
Yeah.
The other night we played one of your Kickstarter games.
Yeah.
We played Vengeance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's International Pie Day? Mike, where's the pie? Okay. We don't have pie. Fine.
It is National
Don't give me the number.
Pie Day.
Don't show me a pie. Like the number pi.
They have.
You should have made.
Oh wait, no, it's not National Pie Day. That would be March 14th.
Of course. Duh.
Fuck you, James. Fuck you, James.
Vengeance.
Yeah.
Board game. So, previous shows. Let's do a quick recap. I started I funded a Kickstarter about a year and a half ago for a board game that is the theme of, I guess you could say, like a Kill Bill or a what was the other one? The Old Boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a 90s revenge movie themed board game.
Yeah.
And it finally came. And we got to play it this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And we had some mixed reviews, but
Well, we were underprepared.
But
we both liked it. Greetings, adult videos.
What up? I really liked it. And I will admit the first 2 hours
Of half a turn.
was
Brutal.
was brutal.
It was fucking brutal.
I did not think the game was bad. I thought the mechanics, once you understood the rules, it wasn't a very hard mechanic. It just took a while for us to get there.
Yeah, and there were some things where it made no sense until you actually played the game.
Yeah.
That we spent too much time trying to think, what's the point of this?
Right. We should have just played the...
Yeah, but that's the other thing. Like, the game, there are obvious strategies that you have no idea what they are until after you play the game.
Yeah.
Like, it starts you off by saying, like, draw vengeance cards and then, send them to the next person, whatever else, pick the one, right, and then put 3 down. It's like, why am I doing this? I don't know, but I'm going to pick the coolest ones.
Yeah, it didn't really explain to you what your first playthrough, it didn't really explain to you what the purpose of all the mechanics of the game were, which is tough because you're just following like an instruction book at the beginning and you don't really understand what the end goal is. Yeah. And I guess that's the number one criticism about the game. Like, and it's always the case with a lot of board games. It always comes down to rule writing and the rule book.
Yeah.
It's really the number one cause of bad gaming.
The thing is, the directions were, I'm going to say, 80% clear.
Yes.
Right? Which is way more clear than other games. And some of it was overly complicated for no reason. Like,
right.
For example, the henchmen.
Yes.
Like,
way too difficult.
So there's 4 gangs.
Yes.
And each gang, their risk is phenomenal, by the way. That game will never get old. When you are going and you are setting up the board, there's 6 different tiles. And each tile is going to get a hidden boss. And they tell you, don't fill up the tiles until you reveal who the boss is.
Makes no sense.
Which is just like, okay, but I already know what's going on there because I see a blue circle, a red circle, a yellow circle. It literally
tells you what's going to be there in a second.
It does. And so it's not sure why. And then it says do when you flip it over. And then you do it. And then like halfway through the game, about 5 hours into it, we realized that
just populate the entire board.
Well, no, we realized the reason why they want you to do that, which they didn't say, is they said it poorly. They want you to populate the board with the henchmen of the boss's gang.
Right.
So they don't want you to fill up the board until you flip the boss for thematic reasons.
Right.
Because you don't want the Jamaican gang to go to have the
Yakuzas.
to have the Yakuzas there, because that doesn't thematically make sense. Meanwhile, I don't really give a shit. I just want to learn how to play the game.
Now, the reason why we're saying... here's the thing, everybody. So we're saying that the rules are not very clear. The difference between the rules that were written for this game and games that we've played in the past and we said this game is awful because of the rules is once you start playing this game, the rules become very apparent of what they mean.
They're very clear on mostly what to do. They are not clear on why to do it.
Right.
Which is better than other games which just tell you why you should do this, kind of, and that's it.
Yeah.
Man,
we really need the Montauk Brewery because I love their beer.
I know. That's the last one.
What?
Okay, first of all, we don't really... It's not important. Anyway.
It's delicious.
So, Vengeance, it's a 3-turn game, and it took us 5-something hours to play.
Yeah.
It took us twice as long to play than it should be, which, by board game standards, is, for a game this big, normal.
Yeah. I think, looking back, so it recommends that... Well, doesn't recommend. It says that you should count on at least 30 minutes per player for the game. So we had 4 players. You should count for a 2-hour game.
Yes.
This game lasted us 4 hours. And 2 hours of that was really trying to figure out the game. But once we actually figured it out, the pacing was right on track.
Yeah.
It really... they're not lying to you about how fast this game moves. It's just a question of understanding it.
Yeah.
And I think if we play it again, I don't think we're going to have the same experience. I think we're going to have a much more competitive experience, meaning we know what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish and how to do so.
Yeah, because oh god, I'm getting exhausted just thinking about this game. Like, it's bad.
But I will say this: construction, materials, minis, they were great.
When you have minis that are kind of like color coordinated, where you're supposed to put the minis into a like a little disc, so many times there's going to be a couple of pieces that are just like garbage. Every single piece in this fit perfectly. Nothing was loose. You didn't pick up and like the red disc fell off the bottom.
I was really surprised about that.
Yeah.
And the other thing was organization. It literally tells you how to organize the box.
Very, very. There's, I think, only like maybe 1 or 2 other games that I've played that do that.
And it actually worked.
Yeah, it gives you an instruction manual on how to clean up the game.
So would we recommend this? I would recommend this game to people, but note that there is a learning curve involved.
I would recommend the game to people after you have a group session of pizza and YouTube videos.
Yes.
That
but
would help
it is
out
a good game. Like the game makes sense once you get rolling.
I was a florist.
You were a florist.
I was a florist. Now one of the bad things about this game
good
is
news for the females. There's more female characters than male characters.
Oh yeah, there's only 2 dudes.
Only 2 dudes.
And
the rest are really angry.
Is it 4
women.
chickadees?
4 chickadees.
4 girls. I was a florist with swords. And each one has their own backstory, which I didn't get to read, unfortunately, because when you're playing the game, the backstory is on the back of the card,
and it's elaborate.
Yeah, it's pretty in depth. Andrew had a problem with like a trucking company when he immigrated here from Russia or something.
Czechoslovakia,
yeah. And I don't know what I did. I think someone fucked up my flower shop, and I got mad because I think I was an immigrant too. And because that's the way all the random stories is. You're an immigrant, you're new to the neighborhood, someone messes up your place, and then you got to go kill the Shogun of Harlem.
What other factoids can we give? So the base game set is 1 to 4 players. Mm-hmm. There is an expansion out that increases that to 5 players.
Yeah.
So this is potentially a 5-player game. And there is, for the very sad people out there, there are also solo missions as well if you want to play by yourself. I always don't recommend that to people. I think board games should be shared with people. That's my personal philosophy.
Mhm.
But if you are a solo board gamer out there in this vast world of isolation and internetism, you can play this game by yourself.
Could you imagine playing Carmen Sandiego by yourself?
I can imagine Carmen Sandiego in a bonfire.
So
Victory, Andrew.
So one of the worst parts about the Night of Vengeance is we didn't get to play Bob Ross.
Oh, that was
the most
defeating.
disappointing part about that entire night, that we didn't get to play the Bob Ross game.
That game is so good, dude.
It is amazing.
That's almost
If anyone wants a great game to play with their friends, the Bob Ross game.
Art of Chill.
Oh my God, it's so goddamn good.
It's so easy.
I know. Like, I want to make a game like that. That's what I want to be known for.
Yeah.
Bob Ross game.
That's everything about the game is Bob. We're gonna do a Bob Ross episode again. We can't do that. I mean, we could. I mean,
Stream another couple hours of playing Bob Ross?
I wish I brought it with me. We could have played it right here.
I know, we could have. Tori could have played, and then she would have gotten really mad.
And then thrown things at me.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here now?
That's Dad's root beer.
Not your father's root beer.
Sorry, not your father's root beer.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
We like to think of it as a dark spiced ale with vanilla and honey notes. Best served chilled or poured in a glass over ice. Don't have any of that, so going down the gullet as is.
It's pretty sweet. Tastes just like root beer. It is. I tried it. It wasn't too bad. I couldn't finish it because I don't like the taste of alcohol.
The notes are delightful.
So, what's up, David?
What up, David?
Thanks for joining, David.
Hi, David.
So, nope. So,
Hi, Mike.
nope. So, what we're going to talk about now is Black Lightning.
I didn't watch it.
Why didn't you watch Black Lightning?
Because
I told you like 3 days ago, watch Black Lightning. And then I said Black Lightning was great.
I can't.
Has anyone watched Black Lightning? If so, can you yell at this motherfucker for not watching Black Lightning?
What? What is Black Lightning?
Unser, I don't think Unser is
It's a
American.
phenomenon.
No.
Okay, it's a new CW show on
On CW.
on CW.
It's a new CW
It's a
show.
new CW show.
How's that root beer? How's that root beer treating you?
I haven't even taken a sip yet. That's
Damn.
how potent this stuff is.
Holy fuck. Yeah. So you really didn't watch it? Like,
I watched the trailer a bunch of times.
wow.
Look, man. It's the ripoff Luke Cage. Let's be honest. It's the ripoff of Luke Cage. It's DC's Luke Cage.
Black Lightning is another CW show. I don't know how they're gonna bring it into the rest of the world. I don't know. Hopefully it stays away from.
Black Lightning, go Black Lightning.
No, that's not it. No,
Black Lightning, go Black Lightning.
it's pretty racist.
That was Grease.
Pretty greasist.
That was Grease's.
Yeah.
You watch it.
They're not even.
You say you're not even
You know,
Greek?
I advertised it. I said, "Oh man, can't wait to talk about Vengeance, Jean-Claude being canceled, and Black Lightning."
I'm sure you did. I'm sorry, man.
You had one job.
I
1 hour is all. Yeah.
I don't know, Irish Rose.
Let's load up Layers of Fear.
Oh, fuck you.
You know, that's what this is turning into. What are we gonna do for the rest of the time?
20 minutes of Layers of Fear.
No, we're gonna do like.
I don't
an
think
hour.
you have enough diapers for that much time. You don't. Don't say you have enough diapers. You don't have diapers. Do you have diapers
Downstairs. I do.
Oh my god, we're not taking out diapers.
Oh.
Ta-
Oh, yeah, you could play Resident Evil.
Andrew has to put-
You could play Resident Evil. Okay, how caught up are you with the other CW shows?
Not it. I mean, I've watched the based on our conversations. I've watched the Flash body switch thing.
Did you watch the episode?
Yeah, I've seen it.
All right. So
you want to talk about that?
I just want to talk about this real quick.
Well, here's the
It
thing.
made no fucking sense. The whole like
First half, it doesn't need to be there.
the first half was fine because it was, aside from being like a Christmas episode, it was okay. Barry's in trouble. Caitlin's in trouble, and they both have their own things to go for. Nothing was really too crazy.
Yeah.
And then like Metal Bitch was like, you know, beaten whatever.
I really can't stand her.
Metal
I hate
Bitch?
this is
Terrible.
the I hate to say this, but Katie worst role you should have chose. You should have said this character makes no fucking sense.
It was.
Why do I have to carry a knapsack full of shrapnel? Why
Because
can't I just wear this all the time?
She can control metal, but only one specific
type.
kind of alloy.
And her nemesis is magnets.
Yeah,
Like that's what I gotta say about that.
that's it. You got one piece of metal that you can use, and all the metal that she can control, she brings with her. By the same person who
I'm not surprised.
It is so good.
I thought you were gonna say
They're
something
doing
else.
a great job.
I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. It's on my docket. Okay. Last night
What happened? What happened last night?
No,
What'd you do? Play fucking Overwatch and get silver or something?
no. I did something worse. Not worse. It's a good show, but I just
What did you watch? What did you watch last night that wasn't Black Lightning? Was it Shannara Chronicles Season 2 that's live now on Netflix that I got an email for?
no. I decided that I needed to watch, or I should say, rewatch a anime that I really liked, and
How is In a World Without Your Smartphone?
no, fuck that shit. I was watching Spice and Wolf. Have you ever seen Spice and Wolf? Anybody out there who's like an anime nerd should know this anime.
No, I don't.
It's
Go
a
on.
really good one. It's like it's one of those feel good animes. It makes you feel good about life for a little while.
You know what else makes you feel good?
Black
Lightning. You know?
It's okay, Unster. That's why we have another podcast just for anime. But
I gotta do that still. I gotta finish
what?
the other podcast.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
It's great.
It's,
I mean,
it's
if
it
you
is
don't want
so
to,
far behind right now.
normally I would say if you don't want to hear about Black Lightning, go to there. But apparently, you can go to any of our podcasts and not hear about Black Lightning.
Black Lightning, go Black Lightning. That's the best I can. I mean, I know the story about Black Lightning. That's the thing. He's.
Oh yeah, who cares about the story though? We're talking about this Black Lightning.
I mean,
Great. It is like the CW Luke Cage.
I know. I mean,
as
going
goes
to
for
watch
like
it.
as goes for like.
What's
quality and
interesting is
everything.
that they're actually using an old person. Like the shows are surrounded by like the target is an old person, which is like different for CW shows.
Yeah,
Like he's literally the dad.
he is a principal of his school.
Yes, I know.
It's great. It's so good.
And he has like the best powers too. Like he's
Was he like sucks electricity and stuff, and he just like zaps it and shit?
where does it take place? Now.
Freeland.
Freeland? That's the city?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a DC show,
There's
so
a lot
they
of
make up a city.
A lot of crime in Freeland.
In Freeland.
We ain't free here in Freeland.
Free in Freeland.
Not since James came here.
No. So it's a DC show, so you're gonna
Yeah.
have to figure in it's a fictional city.
Yeah,
So
like Star City.
Central City, Coast City,
Metropolis,
Gotham.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Gotham is great.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't been on for a while, but
You know what I hate? They try to like establish where some of these cities are a couple years ago, and it just still doesn't make sense.
No.
So, Central City is the only one that makes sense. So Central City is supposed to be our Chicago.
yeah,
That's real. And Coast City is supposed to be our San Francisco. The debate comes with Metropolis and Gotham, and they can't get this fucking down.
no.
So there's theories out there that Gotham is on the other side of the bay of Metropolis, and then there's a theory that Metropolis is in the middle of the country, like it's like literally in Kansas, and Gotham is like our Boston / New York / like Washington D.C.
I always thought Metropolis was like a clean big city in middle America.
Right.
You know, like Chicago's kind of dirty in my eyes. I don't know. It's not like a really.
That's really supposed to. And then there's Star City. Don't forget Star City. So
no, you can forget Star City.
You don't like Arrow?
What was it called?
This city is my city. Star City.
I failed this city.
Which city? Star City.
Fuck you, Star City.
This city is my city because it's my city. It's called Star City. That's my Arrow voice.
You know what I wish I could do? Jim Brewer goat noises whenever I want.
To cover up my voice?
No, just to recover from life.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, see, you can't do it. Only goats and Jim Brewer. No.
That's actually pretty close.
No.
There's a lot of goats in Greece.
It's okay. There's a difference between a sound a goat makes and the sound that Jim Brewer makes.
Yes,
That's why I didn't say I wish I could make goat noises.
Goat
I
boy.
wish I could make Jim Brewer goat noises.
That is true.
Goat Boy was fantastic.
I don't think anybody knows what you're talking about.
Who here knows what Goat Boy?
Raleigh will know. I'm
Raleigh,
going to make an exception for
Repenting
Raleigh.
is also old. He would know.
Yeah, Repenting definitely has, he's old.
Yeah, he's old. He would
He's
know.
definitely old.
Yeah. He is pretty old. Hold on. We have food delivery.
He's pretty old. He just kept
that?
Fried rice. Food. Hi, Tori.
Thank you, Tori.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
That's the girl who scared Andrew last week, by the way. For everyone who's wondering.
Oh my god. That was disgusting.
Yeah, Andrew doesn't get any food because he destroyed the bathroom downstairs.
Oh my god.
So
Yoba Goya. That's the theme of tonight's song. Everybody look up Yoba Goya song and you will feel it.
I remember something we could talk about.
Yoba Goya?
No. This Friday, Monster Hunter World comes out.
Oh.
And I was having arguments with Dan.
Of course.
And he was...
Oh, I thought those were mutually exclusive. Oh, so you're having
Dan,
arguments about...
No, Dan, we were talking about Monster Hunter, and he was arguing all the points I don't give a fuck about when it comes to Monster Hunter. I said, I'm not that excited for the game.
You're not?
Because of the beta. Like, okay, so...
because of our beta experience. Okay, that makes sense.
Because of the way the game... Oh, here's how the conversation started. This past weekend, apparently, there was another live beta before the game came out, which is very normal considering that they want to try to flush out all the online bullshit. Mm-hmm. And I said, I'm kind of not excited for the game, for the release. I wish I could have done the beta because the two things I really don't like is the stupid password system and the fact that when I'm doing a chain, I can't really move. Like,
yes.
I go straight. When every other game, if you move the camera while you're in the middle of a chain, you kind of turn with it. And that's
it has a really weird control scheme.
Yeah, and he's arguing the point of, well, it's just a grind fest. You got to just go and do this with the hunting the monster and everything. I go, I know, but I should be able to invite my friends on PlayStation. Well, it's all about, like collecting loot and getting all the things. And, when you have like smaller weapons, you can kind of turn easier.
Oh, so he's doing a Dan argument where he was arguing something completely different from what you were actually arguing
He's
about.
arguing to me why the game is good and why I would like it, but not the two things that I don't like about the game.
Right.
It's like, I don't.
These are what I'm arguing about.
Yeah, these are my argument points. I'm not excited because I'm really not excited.
But
for
Mike,
these points.
you can use your controller and sign on, and don't forget about the loot.
I think Tori took some of my mac and cheese bites because.
Is that what those are?
Yes. Do you want one?
Yeah.
God damn it.
How?
Thank you, baby.
Thanks, Tori.
You're the best, Tori. So I thought it was going to come out today because usually games come out on Tuesday, but it's not. It's coming out on Friday.
Okay.
What do you think
About the release?
about the game? Not like it's being released on a Friday. That's a real Japanese thing to do.
Here's the thing about that game. Graphically, it's beautiful. Technical gameplay needs so much work from what we saw. Mm-hmm. And what concerns me is that the things that they need to improve on, you shouldn't have to improve on. Like, there's certain things about the game that really shouldn't have to be address. Like someone shouldn't have to tell you, dude, you can't control your character while you're fighting. Like that shouldn't be one of my arguments. My arguments should be like, the free movement system's a little wonky. Like I'm not exactly sure what surfaces I can climb on or I can't climb on. That's understandable because then you can start making adjustments to the game like, visual cues or something. But when you get to the point where you're like, I don't know how to control my character properly, that shouldn't be something in the beta. It really shouldn't.
No, and
That's like 101. How do we get this character to move? This is how you move it. And it just shouldn't happen.
And there was just too many like factors and everything to the game itself. What's up, Danny?
Oh, hi, Danny.
Where like the items that you have were kind of just like, what do I even do with this? Because it's all timed. What you should have done. Here's the problem with people when they play games. I'm totally included in this one. If I want to go and just spend time looking at items and it's a timed run anyway, I will still to a point feel like I'm being forced to go because there's a timer counting down,
right? And
I should do something,
right?
But I really should have gone because the only modes were like some weird practice mode. No, right now we are talking about Monster Hunter World for PlayStation 4 that's coming out this week in our beta experience with it.
Yes.
So I really should have taken the time to figure out like what is what, maybe some more time in the exhibition thing.
Yeah.
But trying to just figure out how to type passwords in and invite your friends, having it be such a pain in the ass.
That was such a fucking nightmare.
It's like a 16-digit alphanumeric case-sensitive password. Meanwhile,
just to play with your friends. So imagine you're playing. I'm going to say a really like popular game, like Destiny 2. Imagine you're playing Destiny 2, everybody.
Yeah.
And instead of just going to your friend's name and saying, join my group, and you'd be like, do I want to join this group? Yes or no? How about if we change the mechanism to, there's no friends list. You can just send this code to all your Destiny 2 friends, and they have to type this into their computer perfectly, or else they can't join your group.
Yeah, and you have to still type that code out to your friends.
Yeah, you can't copy and paste.
No.
There's no real mechanism to send it to your friends efficiently because you're on a PlayStation. Mm-hmm. So you either have to literally use your cell phone to text to somebody,
take a picture,
or take a picture of it.
Yeah.
And that's how you have to play with your friends.
And here's one of the reasons why I really don't like, why I dislike it even more, is because one of the things they're advertising, which is phenomenal, is anytime drop in, drop out gameplay with your friends. So while I'm going and I'm hunting,
you have half an hour to figure out the code.
Well, I'm going and I'm playing a game while I'm hunting a monster and I'm playing with Dan. Andrew gets home from work early. Andrew can then come on and join me and Dan in a group. That is phenomenal.
I like that you acknowledge that I work very hard. Thank you, Michael.
I didn't say that. I just said you got home work early.
I heard
anyway,
I worked hard. I heard work
hard. Sure. So
I work very hard.
The fact that you have to go and send out a huge password to have that done is ridiculous.
It's asinine.
Well, like what if, let's just say, with Andrew working so hard one day, I'm not expecting him to even come on, and I'm with Dan, and Andrew's like, oh hey, I'm home. What are you guys doing? Can I play? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then we got to type out like a 16 fucking digit code.
Yeah, not
so
worth
I don't know if
I'm going to be like, okay, no thanks.
Yeah.
I'm going to go play Overwatch. And that's probably what's going to happen. People are going to be like, it's okay. I'm going to go play another game because I don't want to spend 30 minutes trying to figure out how to get into a
And when they do, like we were giving Dan the proper code, but Dan was still having network issues trying to join. But then again, Dan always has network issues.
Yeah, because I don't think he actually has a network.
He's weird. But still, like that's one of the things that really is turning me off from the game majorly, because it's an online game, and in order to play with your friends, that's just like really bad. And you may think that's kind of petty. 2 point, kind of, sort of, I don't know. But I bought a Galaxy Note 8 over a Pixel because the Pixel doesn't have a headphone jack.
Oh, it's one of those.
It's like being able to invite your friends easily is like a must sell. Having a headphone jack is a must to me. So the fact that I have to type out this like ridiculous password is bullshit. Unfortunately,
online game.
Yeah, unfortunately, years ago, and I always.
It's like they reverted back to like
Yeah.
old online play, like mechanics.
Well, this is the way also I think like Dark Souls or Bloodborne does it too. It's a little bit older, but still.
right.
With Dark Souls and Bloodborne, or for Dark Souls, you can put down your soapstone, and then your friend can like check it out.
Yeah,
Bloodborne, you have because you love Bloodborne.
I love it.
Um,
Don't have any idea what you're talking about. But love
There are dungeons that you can do, and you can invite your friends to do like a dungeon with you.
it. Yeah.
And for that, you need a password or some bullshit. I don't remember. But
You
this is a game that is multiplayer like dependent. After a certain point, you cannot kill monsters
Without people.
without people. You need people, and you can do quick play. But I don't want to have some fucking troll in my group. I think that's bullshit.
Salty.
Yes, because Jean-Claude Van Johnson was canceled. I am very salty.
See, we prefaced this that this was going to be a salty episode. Certain weeks we have great news. Certain weeks we have salty news.
Nah,
This
man,
week
this
was
is one
salt-
of the
This
started
was
off.
This was a salty week. There was a
Yeah.
lot of salt put on wounds this week.
I mean, the only other good thing is that Overwatch had an update and Blizzard World is out now,
Yeah.
which is really fun. I need to take the time to do a custom game, just like walk around by myself and just like explore it.
I'm finally a competitor on Overwatch.
Yeah, you got to silver.
I'm
Proud of you, man.
I
Yeah,
it just-
she's plat. I was about to say my girlfriend got plat. So for everyone who's just like, oh man, I can never like climb and everything, and I'm stuck here. Tori or Nightingale, for a long time she was gold, and for
Yes.
the last 2 seasons she's been silver. And you watch her play, and she's definitely better than the people in silver.
yeah.
Definitely. She knows how to make some pretty good calls and everything, and it was just really weird. But she still just keeps getting brought down in silver.
You're
I mean,
gonna
adult
make her cry.
adult
You know
videos
that,
is here,
right?
and adult videos. I know that when you play with like lower level people, that not even you can, because adult
Lift-
videos is
lift
like
the team.
adult videos is like master level.
Yeah.
He's the highest paid A2 paid player in the world.
He is.
I told you this like a bunch of times.
He's the highest paid.
He's the number 1 paid or number 2 paid A2 player.
Yes.
Yeah. So good for him. But he's also phenomenal at Overwatch, and not even he can save people from like silver.
Yeah.
All right? Because like
Hey,
some
hey,
people
Lee,
in silver
Can you save me from silver?
impossible. So
I'm really
because some of the
I'm
people
really good Moira.
some people are so bad that there's no helping them.
Yeah.
But she has a second account because when it went on sale, we kind of wanted to play together on another account, and just not be bothered with people. So we got like alternate Smurf accounts, and she on her Deku account finally made it to tournament level, so she could do competitive play,
Right.
and she placed 2640, something like that. Being stuck in silver for like 3 seasons and knowing you're better, she finished everything and she got platinum. And I told her, like, when she had 3 games left, you're going to get platinum. Everyone you're playing with is platinum level.
Right.
So you're going to get placed in that level. So if you're playing Overwatch and you can't get out of a level, like get out of a certain like group, you might need to get a new account and just play your
start
ass
over.
off and start. Yeah. Like, for example, Andrew was playing on PS4 and he was in bronze, but now that he's on PC, jumped up to silver.
No, I was
Just
I was
accept it.
silver and
I'm trying to make it seem like you're better. But then again,
all I know is that my skills are in line now with both the PC and the console. I know where I stand in the Overwatch land. Like I'm a solid silver. I'm a silver star. I'm a silver surfer.
yeah,
I am a
no.
silver doubloon in the world of Overwatch. If there were doubloons, I would be silver. If
You're the dime in currency.
I'm a dime.
You're a dime.
I'm not a penny. I don't think I'm not necessarily a nickel. I'm definitely not a quarter.
No, definitely not a quarter.
I'm definitely not a quarter.
No.
And I'm definitely not like a silver dollar. Even though they're silver.
No.
But
I think it's
I think I'm a solid dime.
silver certificate. Your participation prize.
Yeah.
You're the participation prize that was good enough to almost actually earn a real award. But
I was like so close.
You're
like I was like right there,
like
and then
you're a solid sixth.
Billy
place.
McDonald just got that one extra foot in the long jump.
Ask your Penning if he's old enough to know about the Confederate currency.
Give me a high five.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Silver certificates.
I didn't get any. Did you get any participation awards when you were a kid?
They didn't have those when I was a kid.
I didn't get one either. I had either medals or no medals.
Yeah. I had either medals or orange slices. That's what I. That was it.
Orange slices and pats in the back.
You guys did good. Let's go to McDonald's.
Wait, it was pizza for us. It was always pizza.
It depended on what we did.
But if we won, we went to the good pizza place. It was you had to go with all the other kids that lost, and that's usually like the cheaper pizza place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because there's more losers than winners.
Yeah. Yes, that's typically how it works.
When I worked at a gym, there was this woman who was running the spin class, right?
Yeah.
Loud lady, very
Loud.
very loud, and you can hear her say, "This is the one thing I heard her say every single class." Remember, second place is the first loser.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, damn, that is something to never tell your kids. Shit, like ever.
Out of all the losers,
You're number one.
You came
You're
in
the
first.
best loser.
Good
job.
That's a Jerry Seinfeld joke.
Good job, number two. If you ain't first, you're
You ain't
last.
first, you last.
If you're not on time,
Ricky Bobby.
If you're not on time, you're late. Anyway, is there anything else? Does anyone have any questions? Any topics?
Do you have this is question hour with Toy Rage?
I mean, normally we would ask. We were talking about Black Lightning or something. We had a topic laid out. And tweeted about. I mean, I promised.
Ignored it.
I promised that we were doing that, and someone broke their promise. Can we talk about those things called mac and cheese bites? So the mac and cheese bites,
they were delicious.
They were phenomenal.
They have excellent mac and cheese bites.
They do. The mac and cheese, which is why we should watch Andrew play scary games.
Raleigh, I will fly to you and I will kick you in the balls.
Yeah, it's fried mac and cheese. Unster, you're not. If I remember right, you're not American, right?
Who?
You're Unster. I think he's European, right? All right.
No! Why is everybody doing this to me?
So Unster, here's the one thing. I don't know if you've ever been to America.
Home.
But the one lesson you need to learn about the United States is you can fry. Oh, you're in Florida? Oh, then you know this. You can fry everything. Anything you could fry.
I won't leave.
And look up mac and cheese bites.
Oh, dude.
Everything you've fried. Yeah.
Mac and cheese bites.
Fried mac and cheese bites.
It's great.
If there's any like hipster areas in your area or
it's Gouda.
Places, it's not bad. It's good.
It's Gouda.
Because you're making it for a product to sell, and you're probably already eating a lot of mac and cheese as is.
Yeah. How's your sandwich?
I'm eating on cam. I
Yeah.
normally don't do this, but I'm really fucking hungry.
It's okay.
No, one more for the food section. The place that we go to. Wow, man, I just got told off. Fuck yourself. They also have funnel. They also have funnel fries. Have you had the funnel fries there?
Funnel fries?
Funnel fries. It's funnel cake fries.
Where are we talking about? The place that
Burger Bite.
I had never been to Burger Bite, man. This was my first Burger Bite experience, which was just a singular mac and cheese bite.
I'm gross. You just burped on freaking camera.
It's expected at this point. It's like...
Have you had fries fried in duck fat?
No, but I actually... Oh, I have a story. So I made a goose, and I actually have a big vat of goose fat, and I actually made French fries with goose fat, and it's so good.
Do you think they're better than duck fat fries?
It has a different taste to it.
I don't like duck.
What about goose?
I never had goose.
It's really... Do you like... So, are you a dark meat or light meat chicken fan?
Light meat.
Then you're not going to like goose. Not going to like the goose.
Sorry, man. I'm wrong?
You're wrong, Mike. Thank you, Danny.
I don't like duck.
Duck duck.
I think it was
goose.
I think it was at Dan's wedding where I got the duck, and I'm like, this is a little too fatty for me.
What?
And people are like, it's supposed to be fatty.
What's
I'm like,
wrong with you?
I'm like, oh, well then I guess I don't like it because I don't really like the fat part. And they go, actually, this is not fatty at all.
Yeah.
For a duck. I go, wow, well, duck is fucking gross.
You're gross, Mike.
Instead, I talked to the people who were running the show, and
Thank you, Raleigh.
I think Mike needs to play scary game. No, why?
Because you
But I got
insulted
chicken- I got
duck
chicken fingers.
lovers everywhere.
I got chicken fingers. Instead,
You disturbed me.
chicken fingers. Duck.
This is when I say yes. You got called out because you made fun of ducks.
Well, I guess if I play, if I play games all night,
Marco, I even like
I'm
duck.
gonna-
What's wrong with you?
you don't even know what a fucking duck is, Clarence.
It's one of those animals that has a beak, right?
For you, that could be almost anything.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Marco.
Anyway, that's our show tonight, folks.
Wow. Scary.
Remember-
Everybody wants scary games.
Remember,
Mike.
if I play scary games, the longer we play scary games, the less you actually play Overwatch on my computer. She takes my computer all the time, and
That's
just
true, but I think it's what the fans want. It's what the viewers want. I will give it up.
all right. So
I hate all of you.
so
right now.
Andrew wants to. We want Andrew to play scary games. Is that what's going on?
I don't want to look. I'm not looking. I'm not. Okay, I'll look.
No, you don't want to look.
Wow.
But Andrew's the one that gets scared.
Good, because this way I can cower in the corner and no one will see me.
We should wrap up.
Should we?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what it is? I have to explain something to you right now.
Explain to me why you didn't watch Black Lightning.
My beard. Why does there's constantly whatever I drink is constantly in my beard. I haven't figured out.
If you have to say that, you don't deserve a beard. If this is a complaint, you don't deserve to have a beard. That's
it's called flavors.
that's
It's
just it.
leftovers for later. You know what it is? I don't understand the sensation because every once in a while I just go get the upper lip and I'm like, that tastes like something I ate 30 minutes ago. What is going on? It's like a what do you call it with the scratch and sniff? Except it's like scratch and taste. That's what I have, a scratch and taste beard.
I don't know what the complaint is about.
I don't think I can fit a French fry in my beard yet, but it's definitely gotten to a point. So you can't see it in the camera, but I actually have to comb it in the morning.
So why don't you?
Why do I have to comb it?
Because it's longer.
Surprise, Max! Surprise!
So why don't you just shave it off?
Max!
Just shave it.
I can't
Why?
because I committed.
Committed. That's like barely anything. Just do.
It's not for me. This is significant. Like I can really
Just do
Look
like a 3.
no.
It'll be fine. Anyway,
It looks like no. I have a problem.
that is commitment.
So the reason why I have a beard, I'll tell you the real reason, is I've literally been told at work that I look really, really young if I don't have my beard. And my job is kind of weird where I have to have this aura of knowledge and authority.
Yeah. I was on the phone with Danny before too, and she was crying because people were saying that she looked really young without her beard.
That's so
and again, she was saying,
there's the unfollow.
and again, she was saying that she doesn't get the respect and authority at work that if when she doesn't have her beard.
What are you doing?
Sure don't. That's right. Nope. I feel you, girl. I feel you.
So I actually don't get respected. So I grew my beard back, and it's noticeably different how people treat me.
I'm surprised you ever get respect.
Me too.
Just
Thanks, Mike. You're my best friend.
My best
wow,
friend.
that's really low standards. And go fuck yourself, Clarence.
That was me. Danny, this is... See... You know I say a lot of mean things, but he says really hurtful things to me. It's like...
Do you remember bench
they
warmers?
Are really hurtful things.
No.
I say nice things that like they're like jovial. Mike likes to take a dagger and say, I'm joking, but he's not. He's like just stabbing me in the liver.
I am not.
He just liver stabs me.
I am not the Rob Schneider from Benchwarmers. All
I am
right?
calling you Rob Schneider. I'm calling you out as Rob Schneider. No, Tori, you see? No.
No.
No. He tolerates me. That's the correct word. Andrew, you know he tolerates you.
That's closer to the truth. Yeah. It's closer.
But it's okay because I have adult feelings and I can handle it, and I have a pillow that I cry to at night, and I don't tell everybody.
What a bitch. I'm gonna go cry to my pillow.
Mark,
I'm watching some.
Michael was mean to me again.
He said I didn't watch Black Lightning, and he made fun of me for watching my Wolfie anime.
Yes, I love that show.
Wow, you're such a nerd. Anyway,
Well,
so that's our show.
that's why we
for
do this
tonight.
fucking show, Mike.
That's the show, everybody.
That is we didn't write anything, but that's all she wrote.
No, I wrote stuff down,
Yeah, it didn't work.
including Black Lightning, and no, it didn't work. One job you had.
You
one
had
job.
one goddamn job, and I didn't follow it
Nope.
because I'm good at that. I'm
Thanks.
good at like ignoring you.
Thanks, Obama.
So yeah, you want to start? Okay, I'll start the wrap up. Hey, hey everybody, thanks for watching the Toy Rage podcast. This was fun. This was good, Mike. This was really good. Like we covered so many topics tonight, like the lack of Black Lightning watching. Like we covered that so well tonight, and I just want to thank everybody for showing up again. We appreciate the views and the listens and so on and so forth. As far as where you can find us, Mike, where can they find us?
Best place that we always recommend is at Twitter.
Yes.
Which is Toy Rage. Facebook is Toy Rage, and probably the most sarcastically updated place to find us is Instagram.
And Michael, guess where you can find me, Michael?
Probably, hopefully, in a goddamn ditch, Clarence.
Michael, I'm outside the 99-cent store with my signs that says, "Watch Toy Rage, they're my best friends." Michael.
So that's where you can watch us. If you have anything, you can always email Layla at toyrage.com, which should be
That's
working now.
LAYLA at toyrage.com.
Yeah, so you should be able to watch her. Email her now. It should be fine. She's a wonderful lady.
She's all grown up.
She is, and she's very good at letting us know what you guys think.
She's on her way to the prom. She's my favorite too, Danny.
Yeah, and I'm her favorite. Second to Andrew's mom.
Yes, that's more correct.
4?
Layla is, let's see, so she was born in September, 4 and 4 months, 4 and 5 months.
She's 45 months old.
No,
Isn't that what you just said?
4 and 5 months, 4 years,
She's
5 months.
4 and 5 months old.
Yes.
She's
Don't be one of those people. I'm already one of those people. And I don't even know. My child is 12 months old. No, I go to the exact. So 4 years, 5 months for my dog.
I thought you meant she was 4 months and she was 5 months.
No, 4 years, 5 months old.
Okay. That makes more sense.
No, your child is a year old. So you're saying my dog is just 4? Fuck you. She's 4 and 5 months.
Fuck you, James.
Fuck you, James.
All right.
What else? What else, Mike?
No, we did where to find us. Oh, you can also find us for the audio version of this.
Yes, on Spreaker and iTunes, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
Um,
Really, that's it.
if you're listening on the audio version, you can see this show live on caffeine.tv/Toy Rage every Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Heck yeah.
And for those that want some extracurricular time with us, we're usually on Caffeine under Toy Rage Calthun, or I stream under Toy Rage Andrew, or vice. We mix it up every once in a while. I sometimes stream on Toy Rage. It really depends on the mood and.
I mean, you
and what we're
usually
doing.
get scared, and then you log right off.
That too.
Still, we're trying to do more weekend board game sessions.
And we also have another non-gender sibling podcast.
Androgynous sibling.
Androgynous sibling of the Anime Rhapsody podcast, which you can find on Spreaker. If you look up Toy Rage, there's a second little box there for the Anime Rhapsody, which stars myself and Mr. Darren Combs, and we talk about anime.
Yeah.
And
it
gets feisty because I drink a lot on that show too.
I'll get on it.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
All
right.
I had to edit a couple parts out of the last episode.
Ooh. Toy Rage.
That's the intro.
And the extra.
All right, we're gonna stop the recording now. So
Play
thanks.
scary games now. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening, and have a great week. Bye.